Jockey Sparrow, expose your TV, yeah. Uncle fucking kid killer, gay, and Jockey Sparrow, acro time, gonna have a good old chat about narratives and expose your TV and what he's all about. And what is he all about? So you think Uncle K is right threatening to burn people's kids in their house, right? Or is that just banter? Banter? Is that just banter? Is it burning people's kids in their house?
I'll tear them one by one apart the day I come out of jail. Kids starting off with the kids. Kids first, then the rest, mate. Burn the kids, then we'll work the rest out.
Oh, kids starting off with the kids. Kids first, then the rest, mate. Burn the kids, then we'll work the rest.
How about that for one? Big up that one, eh? So let's talk about Exposure TV, Peggy. What's the other geezer's name? You got Exposure, Peggy, Motorsports, Jockey Sparrow, right? I will go acro to acro. And Uncle Carl won his one. Hector said, here go acro to acro, right, as well. So let's get it on. Come on, let's get that on. How about that? And then we know who we're all talking about, don't we? Right, so what about that? Right? Humble. Oh, I know you can dig into things. Dig into me, bruv. Dig into me. Exposure. Another one. Dig into me, exposure. You'll know who I am. Right, it's all out there. You know I am. Horrible bastards, yeah. No, big up the Article, eh? Big up, guys. Get on it. Look at Uncle K. Let's talk about Uncle K, right? He comes on here and threatens to kill people's kids.
I'll tear them one by one apart the day I come out of jail. Kids starting off with the kids. Kids first, then the rest, mate. Burn the kids, then we'll work the rest.
Their parents, and when he gets out of jail, he'll go around and do their grandparents, and everyone laughs at that. They think that's funny, that's banter. So that ain't banter. Threatening to kill people's kids. That's nonsense. You can't do that. Pour petrol through their letterbox. That's nonsense. That's nonsense. That's 43 wing. Right? They'd be on the fucking numbers. Dodgy Dave. Let's talk about Dodgy Dave. The geezer goes out grunting. Right? He goes out grunting, getting in old people's houses, conning them out of money. Right? Our silver tops who fought for our fucking well-being where we are now. But yeah, Dodgy Dave, he's a big up robber, mate. He fucking took all that money off that old woman. Do you know something? My grandma lived 94 years in Croydon, right? And in her last days living in Croydon, she was scared to leave her house because she got robbed. They nicked her fucking handbag off the top of her fucking, them walkers they use, right? Stole it. And she spent 3 years in her fucking house. She couldn't go out, and they used to have to drive around there from Addington to Croydon and get her shopping and look after her, right? Because that happened to her. How sad is that? How sad is that? It's all gone fucking Pete Tom, right? And look, people support it. They all love it. They support it. Peggy is the biggest troll. Yeah, she is. And you know something? Peggy starts all the trouble. See the Peggy. Look how evil that is. Look at her. Stop blaming me, you CT wife. What's that, mate? What's that? She can't even spell Peggy, you troll. Fucking fuck off, all you wrong'uns. All I can say is I am true to my word. So anything I put out on here, I will stand by. So, Motorsports Buggies. Jock the Sparrow, eh? The one Peggy defends and said, oh, Jock needs nothing to do with them. Eh? You said that, Peggy. You said that he's nothing to do with them. Exposure? Uncle Gay, acro for acro. We'll go for it, mate. So the game is on. The game is on. Because listen, who wants it right? Who's going to sit here listening to people bigging up fucking wrong'uns, bigging up fucking granny robbers, right? Bigging up nonces, right? Bigging up people who's going to threaten to burn people's kids out, threaten to burn their grandparents, their parents. Right, who's going to big them people up? I am only here to make good, make strong, and make the pure survive. Because all I've looked into with Uncle K is he's moved to Blackburn. Fuck knows why he moved to Blackburn. I've got good friends in Blackburn and all. Right, beat the fuck out of women. He went on to, what was it, Tower Block Dreams. Tower Block Dreams. Let's talk about that one, Tower Block Dreams. Now, I was talking to that Mustafa. Now, Mustafa, he played MC a Grinder. And the reason they come up with the MC Grinder was because, you remember the argument with the bird? And he threatened to punch his bird in the face, and he threatened to punch her in the throat. Even Exposure TV picked up on that and clipped it. That's how I know about it, because Exposure TV picked up on it and clipped it. Well, the reason that was, it weren't because he was trying to get hold of some other bird or anything. She caught him on the app Grinder, right, on the app Grinder. And he was talking to some geezer. And the geezer he was talking to was, he ended up becoming the geezer Decoy. So when they met up, Grinder and Decoy weren't really gay. It was Uncle K posing himself off as some bird and talking about getting his back door. Maybe Decoy was into a bit of backdoor kicking in, I don't know. But they met up where he weren't a woman. They sort of didn't get on, but they become friends. So in the end, Uncle K Grinder introduced Decoy to his bird. So Decoy ended up rumping his missus, got her pregnant, right? Got her pregnant, had the baby. Now you're getting the picture of what happened in Tower Block Dreams. You're getting the picture now with it all, right? So when they're in Tower Block Dreams, that's what happened. So then Uncle K's thinking it like Uncle K, like MC Grinder. He's thinking, oh, it's my baby. But then you see the woman. If you watch it, you see the woman flirting around Decoy and all that. Well, that's what really happened. It was based on a true story. And they didn't even pay him any royalties because he was that much of a melt. He started threatening them. He was that much of a liability. They knocked him for his royalties. Didn't give him a dinar. Thought, no, it's only a mug. And where they got that mug bit from, remember when they was outside and the coaches of the doorman, they're going, you coaches, you stay here, you're taking us to our race, blah, 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 blah. And they all laughed at him, fuck off, and drove off. And he stood there after telling him, I'll kill everyone. And the geezer's holding him back with like a coat. Might as well got a peg, you know what, you hang your coat up. Go here, I'll put that peg on him, hold him back, hold him back, hold him back, stay there, Uncle K, eh? Hey, MC Grinder. Hey, and they big him up, right? They big him up. They big up MC Grinder. Hey, in the house, fucking MC Grinder, what a fucking melt, hey? So the next one we've got to focus on is motorsports. I do remember motorsports on a live or one of his videos. It might have been on one of Exposure's lives, saying that he took someone out jet skiing and the geezer tried it. I remember it. I remember him saying it. What's Peggy saying? PP needs his boyfriend, Yorkshire Finest. No, I don't, Peggy. I'm here on my own, girl. Jockey Sparrow, you're a troll and you're a nonce. Show your acro, you fucking melt. You're the same age as me, sitting there singing fucking songs and putting a fucking video up what you produced and that girl sung with a Casio fucking synthesizer. A Casio, not even a Korg, a Casio. Come on, can you hear me calling? Can you hear me? Yeah, yeah, love, 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 love. I fucking bacon of the year. Yeah, Peggy, you don't need a tampon, Peggy. You need a fucking cotton wool fucking, you know, when in cotton, we know big cotton wool fucking rolls you get. She uses them as a tampon, mate. Pick up Peggy. Hey, fucking hell. Let's just get the old fucking Harry Monk out of her, Jack and Danny. Hey, fucking hell. Imagine that. Imagine pulling that on a fucking Friday night out. You need a good few beers, wouldn't you? Oh, you need a good few beers. Jambo, you can go fuck yourself if you think I'm going to put a link out and you're going to pom bomb me. See the pom bomb? That's where it's coming from. Right? That's where it's coming from, guys. What's the point of letting you on here, Jambo? You wouldn't even turn up to fight. You let fucking Harlem down after all that chaining. And when you turned up to 3D, you got fucking launched like SpaceX rocket. You didn't even put up a fight. Hey, fucking hell. Jambo, what did you do? 1 minute you was moaning about getting paid. The next minute when they come online, you went, no, I didn't want no money. Hey, what's that all about? What's that say about you? Come on, Jambo. Boy, I've got to laugh. Did you see that video Hector put up? He's got motorsports and sounding next to, you know, like when they measure land with a theodolite, the ruler. I think he comes up about fucking just under 4 foot. Fucking hell, what was he? He was about 3.5 foot, wasn't he? Jambo is a little bitch, run around the deco. Yeah, he does. He runs around. That's what he does. Let's talk about deco. Yeah, and buys his friends. Why would you buy your friends? So if I have to buy friends on fucking YouTube, what do you do in life? She's fucking good for a few quid. Get on the man. Go earn yourself a few bucks. Get on it. Aye, that's the way forward. I don't mind having it with Peggy because I wouldn't say she's a woman. But he's a wimp. He's a wimp. He calls everyone a wimp, but he's the biggest wimp on YouTube. Let's have it right. He even had his bird, Emma, coming on, sticking up for him. He didn't even turn up. He sent his bird. Big up, Jambo. Go on, Jambo. Dig out, 4'2". We're 4'2". Get on me, Kawasaki. I got a Kawasaki. I got me wet like good, Jambo. Go and get knocked out. You wouldn't even turn up to fight Harlem. Hey, Jambo, big old prize fight. He wouldn't even fight fucking Harlem. Right, he parted his koalas and fucking muttered his jankers and done a fucking guy, didn't he? Hey, I ain't going to Friday night Fight Club. And before you start motorsports, trying to throw your money, I don't want your money, bruv. You ain't buying me off, right? I don't want your money. But yeah, so the truth. If it's the truth channel and people, they can go on there and slaughter everyone or anyone they feel that they want to slaughter, right? Then why don't they let people have a say back? I'll tell you why, because they talk absolute pony about people. Never sell your soul for a buck, guys, because any man who wants to threaten to burn down people's fucking houses with their kids, family, and then when they come out of jail, go around their mum and dads and their grandparents, how can you laugh at that? How can you laugh at that? No wonder they have Dodgy Dave on that panel. No wonder they do. Love to you all. Look after each other, right, and treat each other kind. All right, look after the good. Good prevails. God bless.